Hey ladies! Okay, so today we are going to discuss how to handle vacations, trips, things that are out of town where you're not on your regular routine as far as workouts go and food and maybe eating out at restaurants more often. So we're going to talk about all that and how to handle that on today's video. So, first things first, and this is a really big thing for me and my family, and it also helps save money. So it really doesn't depend. I mean, it really doesn't matter like whatever kind of trip you're going on. I typically pack ice chest, lunchbox, whatever you need. I typically pack something to keep some fruit and some food cold. So, like if I'm going, let's say you're going on like a vacation, like a week vacation, it's at least a 5 or 6 hour drive, so you're gonna at least either have to stop to get snacks or some sort of like lunch or something. So you can play this either or. If y'all try to save money and not going eat at fast foods, pack sandwiches and wraps and chips and fruit and stuff like that. Or if you're trying to avoid overeating at a fast food restaurant, and maybe like you already know you're going to stop at Chick-fil-A, you're going to get the grilled chicken sandwich or a salad or whatever. Maybe pack just like some snack options so when you get there you're not like starving and you say, oh well, I'm not going to get the healthy option, I'm just going to go for like the nuggets and the fries and all that kind of stuff. So you can do either or. You can just go ahead and pack your sandwiches, maybe some Dave's Killer bread with a lot of turkey meat, because you know turkey meat is really not that high in protein. So I would definitely suggest another option for protein. If you're eating a sandwich, as long as you're eating a sandwich, you need some other sort of protein source to kind of fill you up. So protein fills you up, right? Also, I really feel like traveling makes us more hungry. So you're sitting in the car, you're doing absolutely nothing, and y'all are kind of just like hanging out, right? The kids are constantly wanting snacks, and that makes you want a snack because you're passing chips in the back seat, right? So always have some options instead of you eating whatever you have for the kids, or maybe y'all are all in this together and y'all are deciding to like change your snack options. So some chip options that I'm a huge fan of. I really don't like the Quest protein chips, to be honest with you. I feel like they do nothing for me. I'm still hungry. I'm still like grabbing for the unhealthy options once I eat it. So I don't use them at all. So I like the bake options. I like the sun chips. The baked, if you're looking for low carb wise, the baked chips are lower carb than the sun chips. The sun chips are almost the same carbs as like a regular bag of Doritos. Um, so baked chips, sun chips. I love popcorn. I personally like to pop my own popcorn in the microwave and put them in little baggies because you can have more than a pre-packaged bag of popcorn, because they have like chemicals and butter and stuff in it, so it's higher fat with the oils and stuff. So I like to pop my own popcorn. I love beef sticks. For road trips in general, I always pack. I don't do boiled eggs because I'm not a fan of them sitting just on ice for like 7 hours. So I do like to do beef sticks for my protein. And I also like to do a bunch of fruit. So my kids will love fruit. So I cut everything, I put everything in little snack bags, and I put that in the ice chest or the lunchbox or whatever. If we are trying to like not stop for lunch at all, then of course I'm gonna pack sandwiches and I'm gonna just do Dave's Killer bread. It's just a healthier option, right? Or Sara Lee. I'm gonna do something like that for like a snack option, or I'm just gonna do a wrap, a low carb tortilla with some mayo, some light mayo, and a turkey. So depending on what kind of trip y'all are going on will depend on what I suggest for you to do for like to go on the go snacks, right? So it's not a black and white answer. It's gonna have to depend on like where y'all are going, how far y'all are going, and how long y'all are going for. So I did have somebody ask about, okay, we're still talking about just getting to our destination, right? So let's say it's like a girls trip. Somebody said something about, 2-day girls trip. Probably not going to pack a whole ice chest full of like fruits and stuff like that. But I will say, if I'm going on a girls trip and we're going to like an Airbnb or a place that has a fridge, I'm probably going to pack an ice chest of fresh fruits and stuff, so that way I have something when we get there to the hotel room or to the Airbnb, and I have food that's already prepped and already kind of like just snacks that I can grab, right? So again, it really just depends on where y'all are going, what y'all are doing, how long y'all are staying for, and the kind of location you're going to. If we're going to a place with the fridge. If not, then I'm probably just going to pack a few different things, but I'm always packing stuff. I always have food with me, and honestly, everybody loves it because they eat everything with me, right? So it's not a horrible idea. Like no matter where you're going, even if you're going like 3 hours away and you're just going like down the road, you're just going a few hours away. I mean, it's not that bad of an idea to maybe pack some items. That way you have something when you get there. Then maybe you can just put ice in your ice chest from the hotel room. It just depends on where you're going. So always pack something, right? Okay, let's talk about a week-long vacation. And this also goes for just a week, like a weekend trip. This is how I have done this my entire, let's not say life, let's say adult life, right? So this is how I've handled most of my vacations over the past like 10, 12, 13 years, right? I always do a healthy breakfast option. And the reason why I do a healthy breakfast option is because I know if I eat pancakes, French toast, pain perdu, if I'm eating anything savory or very unhealthy, like a whole biscuit sandwich with gravy on top of it and that kind of thing, then I'm shot for the day. If I start my day off with a bad, I'm not going to say bad, if I start my day off with a very high calorie breakfast, some people it holds them over till dinner. Like my dad, he can eat French toast and pain perdu for breakfast and not eat again until supper. Not me. I'm still hungry at lunch. So what's the point of eating an 800 calorie breakfast if I'm going to eat lunch again and then eat dinner? I'm already over for my day, right? So I don't do that. I cannot do that. That's not how I do it. Very healthy breakfast, eggs. I do some sort of carb though. I'm going to be eating some sort of carb, whether it be like maybe a few bites of biscuit. It depends on, where I'm at. What? Okay, give me 1 second, buddy. Okay, in a second. We will do that in just a minute. Sorry, guys. So, breakfast is always my healthiest part of the day. I make sure it's very filling. I have my fiber, so I'm having at least like 2 servings of fruit. So I would say like pound-wise, I'm having at least 2 servings of fruit. I'm a huge fan in the summer of like pineapple and watermelon. That really holds me over. That's a very high watery fruit, so it's going to keep you full. I like to do a lot of eggs. I say a lot of eggs, but probably like 3 scrambled eggs, maybe 2. And then I'm really not a big fan of bacon. That's a very long story, but I'm not a big fan of bacon. But if you want bacon, I would limit it to like 1 slice. Then maybe some toast, maybe Dave's Killer bagel or something like that, right? So think about like things that are going to fill you over. I always have a very healthy breakfast. I typically like to keep my lunches also fairly healthy, because I want to be able to enjoy my afternoon and my night. Especially if I'm going to the beach. I'm going to have a few beverages and high noons on the beach. So why have a cheeseburger for lunch? Because again, if I do something very unhealthy for lunch, then supper is like it's out the door. I'm already planning on like pizza and chips and dip, and I'm eating whatever, right? Breakfast and lunch for me has to always be on track when I'm on vacation. That's just me learning me over the years. You have to know you. If you can eat a very high calorie breakfast, nibble on a few things for lunch, and then eat something for dinner, go for it. I cannot do that. It depends on your self-control, depends on your cravings. Like, what have you been craving? Are you somebody that once you eat that, you're YOLO for the day? That's me. That's why I don't do it, right? So it depends on who you are, your personality, and how you can control your cravings. So lunches for me are always fairly healthy. Again, I am doing a very high protein thing. I have to have some sort of carb though, or I'll never make it for the rest of the day, especially if we're on the beach. Especially if we're on the beach, honestly, I am super healthy on the beach. Like, I will pack carrots and hummus and fruit, and the kids will eat all of that. And then I am the type of mom that, like, I'm all for it. You want more food? I am walking up, because that's more steps, right? I am walking back to the room. I'm going to prep some more food. I'm going to bring it back down. I'm walking more, that kind of thing. So breakfast and lunches on vacation are always on track. Dinners, I don't track anything. Whatever I want, all for it. Within reason. I try to pay attention to hunger cues. If I am full, guess what? Stop eating, right? That is a very big thing and a very hard skill for people to learn. When you are full, you need to stop eating. Especially if you're having beverages you're not even paying attention to if you're full, right? So you have a glass of wine or you have a margarita, and then before you know it, you ate a whole thing of chips and salsa, plus this and that and the other, right? So keep it to, am I full? Do I need another bite? Am I done? Push it away. Wait a few minutes. Drink a few sips of water. If you're still full, that means you're done, okay? That means you're done. I also pay attention, so that's food-wise. I personally love to exercise on vacation. It just gives me confidence. I like feeling empowered on vacation. I like to exercise. The place that we go for the beach has a gym. So I go to the gym. Sorry, the kids are getting crazy. We need to cut this short. Okay, so activity-wise, I need to pay attention. Like, I'm making sure that my breakfast and lunches are on point, right? If I'm snacking throughout the day, I'm really not worried about it because my breakfast and lunch is on point. So if I want a bag of Doritos, which I don't really eat Doritos, but if I want some chips and salsa, or if Dad's making cheeseburgers, or if my husband wants spaghetti, or if we're getting pizza for takeout, like, it's really not a big deal because I kind of kept it together throughout the day, right? On the beach, I'm bringing snacks, okay? Let's finish the conversation with activity. So activity is very big on vacation. We like to sit down and relax. I get that. But if you have little kids, take advantage of that. Let's go get shells on the beach. If y'all are in the mountains, let's go hiking. Let's go find waterfalls. Let's walk around. If it's a girls' trip, let's go explore. Let's go see what the resort has to offer. Let's go walk to the restaurant instead of taking the golf cart. Let's, think about things like now that you're walking to the restaurant, maybe you can go and explore the grounds and see what is available. Like, what is there to see? Let's go sightsee. If you're on the beach, let's go walk the beach. You don't even have to walk that far. Just walk around in circles while the kids look for shells. Let's go out into the water because that's making you expend energy, right? Let's go out into the water. Let's swim. Instead of tanning, let's swim with the kids. Let's get in. Let's move our bodies and move more. Because on vacation, we tend to eat more and move less. So if you can do this and you can keep your breakfast, lunch on track, and you can make sure if you have a stepwatch, getting your 10,000 steps is really easy at the beach. But getting 10,000 steps and making sure you're moving while you're on vacation, that's all you need. And I can guarantee that you will come back not maybe 1 pound gained, but that's probably one or two is like water weight. If you come back and you're not gaining like 7 pounds on vacation, then that means you did great and you didn't overeat ridiculously every single day. So keep these tips in mind. This is how I've done this in my entire life. I'm able to go on vacation, enjoy myself, not feel full, be fine in a bikini and a bathing suit, not feel like I'm stuffed out of my clothes. And that's the biggest thing. So yes, you're going to enjoy yourself on vacation, but can you fit all the clothes that you brought over there because you're enjoying yourself a little too much? Okay. Hope this video helps. Let me know if you have any questions about how to handle vacation, and I will see you guys in the next video.